Right now, the industry and the job market is crazy. It's at an all-time low. But it's at all-time lows of the big companies, right? Remember, a lot of these companies like Amazon, Facebook, Google, like they hire thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people throughout the world. And those companies are cutting down. Those companies are realizing that they can run their businesses without having so many people on them. And one thing that I'm noticing is that the companies that are actually hiring are the small to medium-sized businesses. The industry is shifting. It's shifting from having these big companies that will hire 20,000, 30,000 employees and throw them at a problem to now going in and say, well, we could do this with 5,000 employees, right? But guess what? That doesn't mean that there's not opportunities and there's not jobs. There's jobs, but in companies that you probably never even heard of, okay? So believe it or not, like literally every single business needs a technical team, right? It could be someone who's working on email campaigns. It could be somebody that helps the business sell products online. Maybe they manage the website, the online store, right? I mean, this is no secret. I mean, if you go online, you go to TikTok shop, you go to maybe like on Instagram or Facebook, you're going to see nothing but ads about random products that you'd be like, who's selling these products? Who's actually building this? Like, how are these products even, being sold? Most of these companies are using Shopify. Most of these companies are having, a lot of success and they're building themselves up, right? It's not about the big companies anymore. It's really about the small to medium-sized businesses. And I've been seeing the same wave for years, right? This is why I stick to that niche, okay? I stick to the niche of e-commerce, right? Small, medium-sized businesses because it works. I can tell you with all the years that I've been in this game that the hardest thing that you could do is try to go in the corporate route because there's some companies that's going to be like, well, we need a degree. Well, we need some experience, okay? With small to medium-sized businesses, it's different. It's about who can produce. If I got a sale on Black Friday, right? And we need somebody to come in and help us set up the automations between Zapier, NAN, or, jump into something like Salesforce or even jump into something like MailChimp, right? Set up the campaigns, right? Or even build the landing pages so when we run ads, every single page is different, or set up some A and B testing. Like someone has to do this. Sometimes people don't understand that someone has to build these things, right? It's the unsung heroes. You get what I'm saying? Basically. So at the end of the day, it's like these small to medium-sized businesses are the ones that is going to be the big companies, okay? And they're the ones that's actually growing right now. Like I said, if you look online into like TikTok, Facebook, right? Look at the ads that's running. Okay, look at the ads that's running, the products that are being sold. It's usually a small to medium-sized business that's actually selling those products. And they're using Shopify, they're using BigCommerce, they're using even WordPress, all right? They're using all of the tools that no one else is talking about here on YouTube. And right now, as you can see, go ahead and start looking online. Software engineer, full stack developer. All the videos is about dudes crying that they can't find a job. The industry saturated. There's no opportunities, right? Guess who's not making that content? Me and my peoples, because at the end of the day, we're focusing on serving other type of businesses, okay? Those big tech firms, like that shit is over with. Now is going back to, ground zero, okay? Yeah, you're going to get a $75,000 or $85,000 job. Yeah, you're going to get a $90,000 job, right? A $100,000 job. But do you want to get that job, or you want to be one of these people that's here for 6 months, a year or more, still struggling, right? Trying to find these big tech firms to hire them. And at the end of the day, they don't even get a call back, okay? Right now, the game's changed, man. And it's been like this for years. That's why I focus on things that is just going to get results, okay? Like, I'm not one of these guys that will tell you, hey man, focus on this specific skill that you got to go in, spend 6 months on leak code. Then from there, you got to go to have a whole bunch of projects and then have a whole bunch of skills. Then you got to go to a technical interview and you got to do this. Look, man, I come from the school of hard knocks, right? If I need a job, I don't need a job 6-7 months from now. I need a job by the end of the month. I need a job by a month, 2 months at max, because guess what? I might not have that much savings, okay? I might not go in and have a 401k or have a bunch of stocks. And this, most people don't. That's the facts. Most people don't. So when people go in and say, hey, man, I want to learn a new skill. I want to get a job, right? I want to make some more money, right? These are the type of roles that you got to focus on. Web administration, that covers everything from content editor, product editor, web administrator, HTML developer, which is the person who creates the Google ads, for those of you guys that don't know, okay? Then we go into like webmaster, which is like the person who manages the, a university's website, right? Or maybe a nonprofit institution. Then from there, we go into like email campaigns, right? You have HTML email developer, which focuses on just creating the responsive emails. You have email marketing specialist, which is the person who knows how to build the emails, but also knows how to set up the campaigns, right? You also have things like automation specialist, which is basically someone who goes in and sets up different automations between Zapier, maybe Google Docs, maybe ClickFunnels, maybe Go High Level, right? Then from there, we go into the space of e-commerce, where you have things like Shopify. You are a Shopify developer, a Shopify app developer, right? You create the apps within the Shopify ecosystem. A Shopify developer creates the online stores for businesses, right? Like look up Fashion Nova, right? Fashion Nova is actually one of the biggest brands in the world, right? And they all run everything through Shopify. Guess what? They have a Shopify team, right? Gymshark, some of the biggest brands in the world, they're using Shopify. Guess what they're using, right? A Shopify developer to build their online store, and whenever they need to do some changes, they go in and that person manages all of those things. But again, remember when I told you guys, like a product editor, right, is someone who manages the online store. So maybe you're not even that super technical in the front end, but you know how to use Shopify as a tool, and you can manage the store. You could go in, change the products, change the prices, right? Create a discount, right? Answer messages when somebody comes in and has a question through the Shopify inbox. You get what I'm saying? Like, you are managing the online store. So you don't even have to go that deep to be able to say, well, I want to work in this industry and I want to go in and be a full stack developer so I could build Shopify apps. Like, you could take it progressively, which allows you to go in and say, well, I started as a product editor. I'm managing the online store, right? Then became a Shopify app developer once I went in and learned everything about the full stack. And now I have experience of working a year, 2 years as a product editor or even Shopify theme developer, where I just do the changes within the online store. Again, maybe I'm throwing a lot of keywords at your head and you're like, wait, what does all this shit means, right? Just know that this is what we teach at codingphase.com. Okay. Just know that that's what we teach at codingphase.com, right? The only reason that you don't have a job right now is that you don't have the right skills. You might not know about these positions. You might not know these opportunities. This is where I get paid for that, right? To help people find these opportunities, train them on exactly what companies need. And then from there, they get their job and they keep it moving. Have a successful career after that. Okay, that's what we do at codingphase.com. And we've been doing it for over 8 years. Okay, we just what, like a day ago, like we were celebrating 9 years with this YouTube channel and, our platform of codingphase.com, where we teach people 8 years. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you want to do this and you want to get results, you just have to pivot. Okay, you just have to pivot, because right now going for the big corporate jobs is just not going to cut it. The people that's actually hiring is the entrepreneurs, right? The small brands, right? Small businesses, medium-sized businesses, those are the people that's actually giving opportunities. Those big companies, you was looking at 150, 200,000, this, and that. At some of these companies, guess what? They don't need that many people to work there no more. Now, those people that work there and are laid off, they're scrambling. But you could be the other option. You could be the other person that goes in and say, well, you know what? If these people are scrambling, and I could see it, all you have to do is search on YouTube, software engineer, search full stack developer, job market, right? You're going to see the amount of people that's damn near crying because they can't find a job anywhere. But some of these people are the smartest people, but yet don't have everything here because it's like, yo, if you see that there's no opportunities there, but you have technical skills, use those technical skills and pivot to the industries that are actually hiring. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in learning these skills and you want somebody to help you out, this is what we do at codingphase.com. Right now, we've got a new version of Coding Phase. We got the online courses, interactive lessons. We have a resume builder guaranteed to go through the ATS bots, guaranteed, okay? Then we have the job board where we actually looking for job opportunities for you and we list it on the website. So you don't have to waste time in going to, 50 different job sites. We do that research. We go in and apply to some of these jobs to see if they even respond. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we say, okay, these are solid jobs. These are real companies. And then we post it on the website for you. So at the end of the day, we give you the curriculum, give you the courses, help you with the portfolio, give you the portfolio projects. And then on top of that, we even search for the jobs for you. You're not going to find that anywhere for the price of $30. Okay. So if you're interested in that, check out the link in the description and let me know what you guys is doing this year differently. Are you still going to go the same route? And you're still going to be banging your head at the keyboard, right? The keyboard all day and still not get results? Or you're going to say, you know what? Let me go in and switch it up. Okay. We here to get paid. We're not here to be like, hey, man, I work at XYZ company. Like, I'll be honest right now. Like, you tell me, yo, man, Pep Boys is hiring, right? And they're paying $85,000, $90,000. I don't care. Yeah, I'm going to Pep Boys. Right? It's not the glamorous job company, right? Like where people are like, well, I work at Facebook. I work at Google. I don't care. Right now, it's a moment of getting paid. It's either the people getting paid or you broke out here and complaining on the comment sections. You get what I'm saying? Like, it could be Pep Boys. It could be, hey, man, you work in a Jiffy Lube. Hey, I work for the city of Sarasota. I work for the city of Las Vegas. I work for Georgia Tech. I work for, whatever university. I work for the New York City Board of Education. Like, I don't care. As long as I get paid and I make a bag, that's what's important. I mean, that's what I think people will really care about, right? Or do we care more about, I work at XYZ.com? Like right now, every company that you could think of has a tech team. So you just got to learn the right skills and pivot, okay? So you don't be out here struggling and still like trying to find an opportunity. It's like, don't leave shit to chance. Just make it happen. All right. So anyways, guys, listen, it's your boy Joe back at it again, codingphase.com. Sorry, it's super hot here in Florida. But yeah, man, we'll stay in contact. Links in the description. Okay. Like I said, it's $30. Why not? Okay. Give yourself a chance.